Welcome students in my institute Adhyan IAS Academy Lucknow. This is the special representation for the students who are preparing for the competitions examinations as NEET, IIT, and also they are going to appear in the board examinations in different boards and state boards. So today I am going to discuss Kirchhoff's law for the electrical circuits. Generally, here I specify Kirchhoff's law for electrical circuit because Kirchhoff gives laws in heat also. Kirchhoff's law for regarding radiation. So here we first discuss about Kirchhoff's law for electrical circuit. This is specify here. So I know that all of us are very well aware about the problems regarding the circuits. Generally, circuits, if the circuits are simple, then we can use the Ohm's law, and generally we apply the formula for the combination of resistance to calculate the value of resistance. But when we see the circuit is very complex and it's not a very simple circuit, then we use the Kirchhoff's law for getting the simplification of problems regarding the circuits. So here we give you the explanations for the Kirchhoff's law. How can we use? What are the their significance and how many these are? So Kirchhoff gives two laws regarding circuits. First law and second law. So here first law is junction rule, and second is mesh rule or Kirchhoff's second law. So junction rule and mesh rule. Kirchhoff gives two laws for the solution of the complex circuits. Kirchhoff gives two laws for the solution of complex circuit: junction rule and mesh rule. Junction rule based on the charge conservation and mesh rule based on the energy conservation. Charge conservation, energy conservation. So junction rule based on the charge conservation, mesh rule energy conservation. So we discuss about the first rule, junction rule. According to this rule, the currents sum of current at any junction will be zero. According to this rule, sum of currents at any junction will be zero. Means if we consider O is the junction, current I1, I2, I3, I4, I5. So currents at junction O will be zero. Means summation I is equal to zero. किसी भी संधि पर मिलने वाली समस्त धाराओं का योग शून्य होता है. ये किरचॉफ का पहला नियम है और इस नियम के अनुसार जो है ये चार्ज आवेश संरक्षण पर आधारित है. तो सिग्मा आई इज इक्वल टू जीरो. दिस इज फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ किरचॉफ. Sign convection for the junction rule. Sign convection for the junction rule. Currents coming towards junction is considered positive, and currents going away from the junction is considered negative. So currents coming towards junction I1 and I2 are positive. I3, I4, I5 is going away from the junction, so this is considered at the negative, and here I5. So total sum will be 0. I1 plus I2 plus minus I3 plus minus I4 plus minus I5 is equal to 0. I1 plus I2 minus I3 minus I4 minus I5 equal to 0. I1 plus I2 I3 plus I4 plus I5. So you see here the equation I1 plus I2 is equal to I3 plus I4 plus I5. इट्स मीन जितना चार्ज एंटर हुआ उतना ही चार्ज बाहर गया, मतलब कि संधि पर जंक्शंस पर मिलने वाली आने वाली धाराओं का योग और जंक्शन से दूर जाने वाली धाराओं का योग बराबर है. इट्स मीन द करंट्स कमिंग टूवर्ड द जंक्शंस सम एंड करंट गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम द जंक्शंस बोथ आर इक्वल. This is Kirchhoff's first law. Now we discuss Kirchhoff's second law and Mess law. Kirchhoff's second law is generally and popularly known as Mess rule. Based on the energy conservation, what is the Kirchhoff's law? In a statement, here we write summation E is equal to summation IR. This is the formula for the Mess rule. Means in any closed loop currents coming toward the according to Mess rule, potential drop across all the resistors will be equal to sum of EMF of all cell in any closed loop. That is summation E is equal to summation IR. Okay, summation E is equal to summation IR means potential drop across all resistors and sum of all the EMF in the any mesh or closed loop will be equal to अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस फार्मूला समेसन ई इक्वल टू समेसन आई आर. यहाँ पर कहने का ये मतलब है कि किसी भी बंद लूप में समस्त विभव पतन का योग बराबर होगा समस्त EMF के योग के बराबर. जितने भी हाउ मेनी क्लोज लूप विल बी फॉर्म इन दिस मेश, then count the number of branches 1 2 3. There are 3 branches, so number of closed loop closed loop in mesh equal to n minus 1, where n is the number of branches. So according to this rule, this circuit has 3 branches. So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So in this circuit there will be 2 closed loop, 1 and second. Now how we can use the Kirchhoff law? First, few important points using of law. Plus minus minus E plus E minus IR plus IR. First, second. This is the method to use the Kirchhoff law. If we go in a closed loop or any closed circuit on the cell from plus to minus, plus terminal to minus terminal, or negative or positive terminal to negative terminal, then E will be negative. If we go in a cell from negative terminal to positive terminal, EMF will be positive. And if we go across the resistor along the direction of current, then this will be then their potential drop will be negative I minus IR. When we go across the resistor opposite direction of electric current, then potential drop will be positive. We consider totally based on the energy conservation, as we know that in any circuit current always flows from higher to lower potential, so we consider minus IR because current in a circuit is always from higher to lower potential, and we go back, so opposite of the current is higher potential, so we consider plus IR. These are the basic rules to apply the mesh rule. And if you want to apply junction rule, then here we apply the junction rule. Current I1 is going toward junction, I1 coming toward junction, and I1 plus I2 going away from junction. If you want to verify Kirchhoff's first law here, then at this junction, if we giving the if we naming for understand A B C D E F, and we want to verify junction rule at point F, junction F, then current I1 I2 coming toward junction, I1 plus I2 going away from junction, then I1 plus I2 minus I1 plus I2 is equal to 0, then I1 plus I2 minus I1 plus I2 is equal to 0, so net 0. So the first Kirchhoff law means junction rule will be used for dividing of the current, and second mesh rule will be applying for the calculation of current and the potential drop across any resistors. So for the illustration according to circuit, we use the different method for solving. This is the one closed loop A B C D A B C F A, and another F C D E F. So there are two closed loop, and I am going to apply Kirchhoff's law for the solution of this circuit. In closed loop A B C F A is the closed loop, so we naming A B C F A, so we go A B C F A along. So first we come on the EMF, this is the plus to minus, so minus E1, then we go opposite of the current, so minus I1 R, come here opposite of the current, plus I1 plus I2 R is equal to 0, minus E1 minus IR plus I1 R2 plus I2 R2 is equal to 0. So I1 R2 I2 R2 minus I1 R1 is equal to E1. This is your first equation. And in closed loop or mesh F C D E F, so we are going along the direction of current on R2, so minus R2 I1 plus I2, here is no resistor, and come on this branch, this is minus I2 R3 plus E2 is equal to 0, so E2 is equal to R2 I1 plus I2 plus I2 R3. This is our second equation. So this is a simple method to use the Kirchhoff law. How we can use the Kirchhoff law in a complex circuit? Basically this is a simple circuit, so we give the working rule for the solving of any numerical problem based on the Kirchhoff law. And Kirchhoff's law can be used to calculate the net resistance in any circuit. Kirchhoff's law can be used to calculate the net EMF of any circuit. If circuit contains different value of the EMF as E1, E2, E3, then simply we can use the Kirchhoff's law for the calculation of the net resistors, etc. So students and competitors, I request to all of you, please like, share and subscribe my channels. And if you have any doubt, any confusion regarding the video, then please comment in my comment box. Thanks for watching.